All right, you said you wanted to do throat singing, right?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to learn how to do it the proper way?
Yeah, actually.
Okay, so you know the thing where you just kind of go like yeah. Do that, but like stress the syllable. So if you're saying yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, that's throat singing. I'm just so fucking glad I learned how to do it.
Dude, that's cool.
Dude,
I mean, it sounds weird, but it's cool.
I should throat sing at Noah.
At him?
At him, yeah, he's behind us.
Not to him, at him.
Not at him, at him. Hold on, like. Hey, can I get one of those cucumbers, by the way? You were trying to feed me one earlier. I actually want one. Oh, thanks. That's a good cucumber.
It is. Surprisingly, they're not bitter today.
Are they usually
It's
bitter?
on, right?
It is on, yeah.
Okay,
We've been talking this entire time.
I was like, it's on, right?
We're not just bullshitting. Yeah. Are they usually bitter?
Sometimes they're more bitter than usual.
Damn.
And it's very unfortunate. Or sometimes they're sour. It's not a good time.
Yeah, no. I haven't had a cucumber in a long ass time. But oh well, they're good. I like the cucumber, cut it into slices, put it into a jug of water overnight. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Fuck. So I guess we should bring up our topics now. One of the ones we had written down, recommendation, but was it by Hannah or Amelia? It was from Amelia.
I think
right?
So.
This morning in Spanish. Was anime. What's your opinion on anime, bud?
Look, I think it's complicated.
It's complicated?
Well, yeah, because like,
how?
As someone who doesn't know what anime is, and you go into an anime that your friend recommends, and there's like some sus scenes in that anime.
You kind of need to like slowly get into it. You can't jump into the weird shit first.
I can't watch anime with anybody. I have to be by myself.
Yeah.
I just find it awkward if I watch with someone else.
It's especially when there's all those scenes like what wasn't in JoJo? It's Kakyoin where he starts fingering the cherry with his mouth.
Oh yeah.
I think we just broke our first rule. No gay noises.
Oh my god, no. No, it was no sucky noises.
Oh, there you
go.
go.
No gay sucky noises.
No, exactly. Yeah. Well, oh well. Rules are made to be broken. But
no, they're meant to be bent.
They're bent. I like bent, not broken. They're meant to be bent to our will. But,
just like religion.
Yeah. And here's Isaac talking about.
This one is not nice and new though. I just want a new one.
He's oh my god. Isaac's going to confiscate skateboard. Oh. Before I take it home with me.
Before I take it home.
It's mine now. Ooh.
I think there's a good thing that we have Ray, because I don't see Isaac as an authoritative person.
Neither do I. Oh, fuck, no one left. I was really gonna throat sing at him, but I guess I can't do that anymore.
No, that's okay.
Oh well. So you said your experiences with anime are complicated. You don't want to watch it alone.
I don't like watching them around people that I know that they know I watch anime, but I feel like I have the worst luck whenever they like. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm unlocking and locking my car. Here,
Why?
one tap and you're locked in. Sorry.
Okay. But like, I have the worst luck where I'm watching an anime and my parents or my brother would walk in at the worst possible moment.
Oh yeah, dude, I know. It's like a shared experience between everyone.
It's so unfortunate.
Uh-huh.
Or last time I tried watching it at home, like I had the volume on blast, and for some reason, I don't know why, but every female in anime just has to be like at the verge of
climax all the time.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So that's exactly what happened. My mom came in and I was like, what? They're talking about fighting. And
I guess Japanese
she didn't believe me.
Language.
She looked at me very confused and was like, what are you watching?
Dude,
and I said, I'm just watching my show.
This is culture. I'm being cultured. Look, dude. You see, I'm quite a weeb myself. You know this. I'm less of a weeb than Liam though, but Liam doesn't admit it. He'll never admit it because he doesn't want to be one, but he is.
He's like the incel of weebs.
He is like the incel of weebs. He's not even involuntary weeb. The fuck do you mean by incel of weebs?
Like, he gets aggressive towards weebs, but he's a weeb himself.
Oh, alright, yeah, that makes sense. The virgin weeb versus Chad weeb. Liam does kind of look like the virgin in the virgin Chad memes, though. He's got that kind of lanky figure, got the glasses, you know?
Oh, I was gonna flame him, but I don't want to do that on the podcast.
I don't think he listens to it. Go ahead.
The hygiene of fucking Chad.
I have a
I hate
melodica,
that
so I
you
could have
fucking made
done
the
that
noise.
Again. Yeah.
I fucking hate it.
I forgot to take my melodica out, so it's still in the back seat, but I'm not gonna grab it.
What are we, a fucking radio talk show? We're fucking adding our own sound effects now?
You know it. Why did that car park, like, in the bush? They're so far up.
Why did you not park so far in the bush?
Why? Because my bumper's, like,
Ever
over
heard
the
of
curb right now.
camouflage, you idiot?
The fuck you... That's like wrapping my finger in, like, camouflage pants. You can still see all of the rest of me, but my pinky tip will be gone, just like JJ.
For those who don't know, our friend JJ is missing part of his pinky.
Yeah, the JJ who was on the podcast and was in the trunk the entire time.
Yeah, that one.
It's unfortunate. Apparently it was from a childhood accident where involving a broom. Yeah. How do you lose your pinky involving a broom? I don't know. That's up for you to decide.
This is very confusing.
Yeah. Second topic. I know we went into this a while ago, maybe on the first episode. I forgot. But music. No, it was the Noah JJ episode where we were talking about it a little. Music. I feel like we have pretty similar music tastes. I feel like it diverges some places, but
Yeah, I mean, for me it depends on how I'm feeling. Like, if I'm feeling,
yeah.
if I'm like slightly frustrated and angry, then like metal or rock is the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
For me.
Like my kind of rock, like prog rock. Or...
No, like, how to explain it? No, but I guess that counts as metal too. So I guess just metal in general. But I go to metal depending on how I feel, or just depending on any song. Like, whatever genre I'm into at the moment, it's typically how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're smart and you look at what I'm listening to, it's most likely going to correlate to how I'm feeling at the moment.
What the hell does Mexican music mean? Because I saw you listening to that on Spotify the other day.
Oh, okay. Mexican music, to me, it depends on different things. If I'm listening to a bunch of kind of trios,
Mm-hmm.
that's because I just really like the song and I'm happy.
Yeah.
So I feel happy in the moment, so that's why I typically listen to trios like that. And they kind of remind me of my grandpa on my dad's side,
Mm-hmm.
because he plays the guitar. Like, he used to be in a band that used to play songs like that. Whereas if I'm listening to corridos, or kind of more like folk music, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
I'm more trying to remember my grandpa, which I'm still happy, but it's more like I'm more proudful. Like, I'm kind of more in tune to being with my Mexican culture,
Yeah.
and I just want to feel it for a quick sec.
That makes sense.
And for cumbias, it's just a dance.
Yeah.
Like, it just gets me in that vibe. Yeah,
You just get grooving.
yeah. It's
That's usually what I listen to music to like concentrate or to groove.
if I'm there to concentrate, I listen to like instrumentals and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of, I don't want to say evolved, but I've evolved, Jonathan.
How have you evolved, buddy?
To the point where it doesn't matter what the music is. If it's something that I like and I've heard before, then I can concentrate. But if it's like new music that I'm listening to and seeing if I like, then I kind of get out of that, because I listen to all my music on Spotify. So, and I'm usually like going into deep dives of bands that I've heard like one song of, and I'm like, hey, this is a pretty cool band. Like what's an example? I'm making a January 2020 playlist right now of all the songs that I've listened to and liked in January. And one of the bands I'm doing a deep dive on right now is a Japanese jazz band called Naboa, Nabowa. They're pretty neat. But yeah, I usually just listen to music to groove and to get in the rhythm of things. You know?
I listened to your playlist on Spotify when I work out.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, which ones?
The Jackson Duxter shit, the sequel.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I listen to that one when I work out.
I
don't
like
know
that
why,
one.
but I can only work out to that type of music. I tried listening to like electronic music while like doing exercise.
Oh yeah, that's what my dad listens to.
It was cool at first, like I liked it, and then after a while I was like, oh, all right, I know the rhythm of the song. This is getting very boring.
Mhm,
It just kind of made it feel more like a chore instead of like getting pumped. So I was like, this is whack. So I just stopped listening to my own workout playlist and started listening to your just.
I don't even know what I would call it.
Yeah,
It's kind of just like
a collab of rock music.
yeah, pretty much. It has a lot of Ozzy Osbourne in the beginning, and then I forgot. I think it has some prog. That playlist was made when I was like just getting into prog. I think like early 2019.
No, the sequel, not the first one.
Yeah. I know. The first one.
The first one
was, has no prog. It's like it's like indie rock and stuff.
The second one is primarily almost all prog.
I thought I remember the second one was like a lot of classic rock, and then it started to merge into prog, and then I made my just a bunch of prog playlist, which is all prog.
Right.
I don't remember though, but I know I made that at like early 2019 when I first started getting back into Spotify, because I was using like, I forgot what I was using before. I was just using the free version, but I didn't listen to music as much because of that, because I didn't want ads. Oh well, and then I started paying for Spotify Premium, and now I'm happy again.
But yeah, I kind of went through a like fucking cowboy phase real quick. I did. I like got a bunch of fucking like cowboy sounding songs, and I just made a playlist, and I was just vibing to it.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Really?
Yeah, it's called Yeehaw Nation. And I fucking love it.
I thought that was just like a regular Spotify playlist. I didn't know that was one you made.
No, I called it Yeehaw Nation.
That sounds like a Spotify playlist.
It's so great. I love it.
Fuck?
I love it. I love it, but at the same time, it was weird because there's one artist that I was listening to that's on it.
I'm gonna open my windows a little more. Keep going.
And for some specific reason, I didn't listen to the song for like a couple days, and when I listened to it again, I swear to God, his voice changed on the song, and I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" I was like, his voice just got like an octave higher, and I was like, this isn't okay.
What the hell?
And I think it's just because there's like two versions of the song.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Huh. You ever heard of a guy called Thundercat?
Is that what you were talking about yesterday in the Discord?
Yeah. We have a Discord server called Big Boy Plays. And I was in the I was in the channel called Simpin'. I wasn't really simpin' for pretext. I just thought that was a fitting channel for what I was gonna do. And I brought in the music bot, and I played Them Changes by Thundercat, which has a real nice bass line. It's like that's the closest I can get. He plays like a 6-string bass, and it's insane because he sings at the same time, and I don't know how you do all of that in one mind. It's crazy, dude. But he's really cool.
See 6 strings at the same time?
Not 6 strings at the same time, but he plays a 6-string bass, and he does bass lines incorporating all of the 6 strings. And sometimes he plays like 2 different melodies at once, one being rhythmic and then one being melodic. Well, I guess that's not really 2 different melodies. But he'll play like the rhythm on the deeper strings, then he'll play the melodies on the higher, all at the same time.
That's like finger picking on guitar.
Mm-hmm.
That's typically what you do. You have your bass, your bass, and then you have your actual kind of like decorations, I guess.
Yeah. But he's crazy, dude. I really like him. I've been getting back into him lately. He hasn't come out with anything new since I last listened to him. His last album was in 2020. 2017. It's 2020 now. But he's releasing an album in 2020, and I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. He was on Eric Andre at one point.
Oh, what?
Yeah. It was a bass battle, Thundercat versus Hannibal's Robot. So he'd point to Thundercat, he'd be like, Thundercat, and Thundercat would be like, blah, 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 blah. And then he'd point to Hannibal's Robot, and he'd be like... Then he put the Thundercat would be like, and put the Hannibal's robot, and Hannibal's robot would be like, and then a white dude with his dick out came out.
That sounds like Harry Potter's show, dude. Imagine how crazy the fucking recordings were for fucking making that show.
I bet they have some takes that they couldn't put on air. That are, hold on, Noah's back. I need to throw sing at him. I'm scared of these seagulls. I don't want one of them to poop in my car. What up, Noah?
Are you Megan?
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life.
It's alright, bud.
I didn't even throat sing properly.
You just kind of fucking.
I didn't have time to prepare. I started doing it while I was in the car, and then went up and came out and done it there. But like proper, it would have been like, yeah. I hate when people want to. I feel like such a dumbass.
Oh my god!
Screaming in my car.
This lady just passed by and she was wearing glasses, like shades, and you could still see the look of disappointment and concern in her face. She looked so concerned because you're just fucking.
I'm just screaming in my car. I really do look like I have something wrong with me. I don't know.
Dude, my hair be on some fuck shit today.
You didn't do anything to it.
I did. I
Really?
brushed it,
Oh.
yeah. And it's just like doing its own thing, and I hate it. It's not being obedient.
Hmm.
I have to beat it into some. Ooh, my
What
hair's
the-
really brown.
Yeah, 'cause it's brown in the light, but it's black in the shade.
Ah,
Ahaha.
dude. So that means I'm black in the shade.
No, it doesn't, Jonathan. That's not how it works. Dude, I'm gonna do your microaggressions.
How does that make it a microaggression?
I don't know, man. I don't care.
If I treated you differently because you're brown, that's a bit different.
That makes sense. Oh, excuse me.
You're welcome. What?
What? Yes, it was I, Jonathan Quiros, who
Jonathan
supplied you with the
Giovanna.
verb. What?
Giorno Giovanna.
Dude, I fucking love JoJo, but I don't want to get to talking about that on
Dude,
the podcast.
I couldn't watch anything. I couldn't watch part 4.
Really? What part 4
it was so
with Josuke,
boring,
right?
dude. It's so boring.
It is a lot
was
more
so-
boring because
it
they
was
stay in
so
the same
hyped.
location the entire time.
It was so fucking action packed for part 3, and then part 4 comes and it's like you got married and we're like
And
way
then-
too
and, like-
early
and, like,
you
settled
just fucking
down and-
settled in one town.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, once you kind of get into the groove of things, then it starts becoming a little more interesting. But I definitely think that it's kind of like a part of JoJo where they're meant to travel and they don't travel in that one. So, oh well.
We're gonna get copyrighted. We're gonna get stop. We're gonna get fucking copy strike.
No, we're not. Have you seen how many people have done covers of this on
that's
YouTube?
True. Yeah, you're right. I guess.
Yeah, dude, I think we're fine.
I think Japan has different
Copyright laws?
yeah.
Well,
'Cause
well,
that's
yeah,
one of
but
the problems when you try and lawsuit someone for copywriting something.
Oh yeah, if you're in
is
different
that
countries
if they're
and
in a
the
different
country
country,
of origin.
yeah, you have to.
That one
That's
makes
why I think PUBG lost the lawsuit against
sense. Fortnite?
Fortnite. I think
Why would they have Isn't PUBG in America? No.
PUBG. No, PUBG's not America.
Where's PUBG based?
They're I think in they're in some Asian country.
China?
No, not China. It
Korea?
wasn't China. It might be Korea. I think.
What the? Can you fact check this? I don't know. PUBG was a foreign company.
Well,
They seem very American
the
to me.
tech designers weren't.
The tech designer.
Yeah,
right.
because it's the tech.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they were trying to copyright
Yeah.
the battle royale format, which is stupid, because that's just a type of game that's like copywriting an FPS, which is again stupid. But oh well.
PUBG. When they try to sue Fortnite for copying,
Yeah.
and then they're like, look, yeah,
They're based in Korea?
Yeah, they're based in South Korea.
Huh.
Which changes the laws.
Yeah,
Because they have different copyright laws than we do.
Exactly. That's kind of interesting.
American copyright laws are very strict for some reason.
Because Disney is based here,
Yeah,
they want copyright laws.
They're just super strict.
All that kind of stuff. Oh well, though, it's not like we're gonna break any rules for copyright.
We should sing a Disney song.
We should not do that. If we switch the notes, maybe they won't detect it.
Joe.
But let's
Sorry.
not do that again.
Sorry, it's stuck in my head right now.
It's a good song. I agree. I was
It's
learning
not a
to
good
play it.
song.
It is a good song.
It's not a
It
good
gets you pumped, dude. The opening for JoJo Part 5, the first one, is really good. It's like fighting God.
Just stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
Dude, what the fuck? I'm just watching Noah in the mirror. He's viciously shaking a Caesar salad.
This is weird that we're watching them.
It's just look at him shaking that salad.
Look at him shake that
Look at
salad.
that shake. Ooh. He's shaking. Jonathan's
how
waving.
long
He's
it's gonna
shaking.
take for them to notice.
I don't know. I don't know if
notice.
you can see through my back window. I mean, I know you can, but I don't know how well you can. Oh, well, there you go. Did you just flip him off?
No.
Oh, what?
Shut up.
This is horrible content. We're just silent.
Sorry, I keep forgetting that they can't fucking see us.
Just fucking silent, sticking our hands up my sunroof.
Sorry, I was.
Hey, look, there's Michael. Oh, and we're just watching people now. The fuck have we become?
A podcast.
A bug? You know it.
We're here to document what we see on our daily lives.
Why can I see everyone in my mirror? You got Michael, Noah, Hannah, Megan, JJ. Why is everyone in my mirror?
Oh, right, I forgot Hannah had lunch with JJ.
Huh. That's not something I thought I'd hear for a while, but alright. That's interesting.
mind.
Oh well, let's not go into
Yeah,
it. They probably don't want that on the internet. Bro, Chick-fil-A delivery? I could go for some Chick-fil-A. Let's talk about food.
What about food?
What
You want to talk about my lunch again?
Your lunch? No. Ooh, I drank water way too fast. Now I'm burping. What's your favorite like culture of food? You got one?
Well,
besides Mexican, because I feel like
besides-
everyone really likes Mexican food, especially when you're from
I like
San Diego.
Indian food a lot.
If
I
you
could have-
can't fucking bring that up because you
I'm
still
sorry,
haven't taken me to get Indian food.
I haven't taken you to get. Oh, what the fuck? Chick-fil-A's delivery?
I told you. I was like, whoa, Chick-fil-A delivery.
I didn't see it until now.
You thought I was just making some
That's
shit up?
fucking dope.
Yeah, it's like.
Fuck Uber Eats, my
I
guy.
want Chick-fil-A
This dude
delivery.
got fucking Chick-fil-A delivery.
Specifically from Chick-fil-A. Who got Chick-fil-A?
Some freshman, I think.
It's always the freshmen. Our school smells like weed because the freshmen were smoking weed.
Our school does
Stupid.
smell like weed.
Yeah.
The main commons always smells like fucking weed.
A special. When was it? Yesterday? Was it yesterday or Tuesday? Yesterday, Wednesday. When you walked up the stairs, it just stunk of weed. It was definitely not a skunk. 100% weed. Somebody was smoking weed and they did not hide it well.
They didn't even hide it. It literally smelled like they fucking hotboxed the school.
Yeah, well, not even. It smelled like they hotboxed the outside. How the fuck do you hotbox the outside? It's not a box. Like shit. It was really bad.
Sheer fucking dedication and will.
I guess so. You cling wrap the earth. Global warming. Let's hotbox the earth. But by 2025, we will have hotboxed the earth.
If everyone smokes weed,
dude, that's
right now,
hey, that's what climate change is. We're just hotboxing
the
the
fucking earth.
I'm gonna go tell Michael that. I feel like he'll be happy. Hey, Michael, climate change is just hotboxing the earth. He looked
around.
disappointed.
He was very disappointed.
He looked really disappointed. And now Noah's looking at me.
This is what happens
This is what happens when we don't have guests. We don't have anybody to anchor us down. We're
Dude,
fucking wild beasts.
Yeah, I like it though. I
Yeah,
feel like
me-
this is better.
I feel like we have a lot more like flowing energy.
Yeah,
I
because
like
I'm
this.
more comfortable with it.
Exactly.
When we have a guest on, I kind of get.
Yeah,
I get worried.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get very worried.
Exactly. I get what you're saying. You don't know what you can and cannot say, and all that stuff. Yeah. Oh well.
So Indian food.
Indian food. Yeah. Back to that.
Yeah, I really like it. It's expensive, but I love it.
What makes you like Indian food? Like what?
I don't know.
part of it?
The way it tastes is a lot different. Like I don't like too much Japanese food.
Why are
like-
Japanese? Are you just like lumping this into like Asian food in general, or what? Are you talking
No,
about
just
curry specifically?
No, just like some of their like main dishes to me taste way too sweet than they should be.
Japanese food?
Yeah.
Like what?
Fuck, I forgot what it was. Bahana gave me food.
Do you remember what it tasted? What it like
very
looked?
sweet.
What did it look like?
I think it was like it was breaded.
It was breaded. It was breaded.
Yeah, it was breaded.
Did it have any meat? Was it egg?
I think so. No, it wasn't egg.
It wasn't egg.
It was
Because if it was egg, I was thinking it might be tamagoyaki, which is like a fluffy omelet, but they usually put some sugar in it.
What's
I
up
don't know.
with that?
I don't know.
Sugar
I don't know,
to
man.
everything.
You ever had those like Japanese pastries? Those are hella sweet too.
That's the
I don't
thing.
know.
I don't know why. I just don't like things that are super sweet anymore.
Well, I feel like once your palate kind of matures and you stop going from like, I am a child, give me sugar, I require it to live. Sugar. Yeah, it just means cheam sugar. Yeah, but I feel like once you pass that stage, then you begin to appreciate stuff that's like less sweet, more bitter. But I don't know, man. I'm
Like
not a taste bud
sharp
scientist.
Cheese.
I don't think anyone really loves sharp cheese.
Are you sure about that?
Do you like sharp cheese?
I don't like sharp cheese.
Neither
I
do
fucking
I.
hate it.
One out
My
of three
parents
people
love
like
it,
sharp
though.
cheese,
My
and it is
parents
not me
love
or you.
sharp cheese, and I hate it.
I feel like it's way too strong. I feel like if you are going to have a cheese like that, you need to put it on something else, like pasta.
Dude,
Or like
no.
crackers or
I
some
had,
shit.
dude, eating sharp cheese with like a strawberry.
Fucking ratatouille mode.
Yeah, dead ass. I was like, I'm about to go ratatouille. I saw some.
I'm about to see shapes and colors.
I think that wasn't. I don't think that rat had a fucking proper mushroom. Because remember, he had it with the mushroom.
No, he had a strawberry and cheese.
No.
And then he did mushroom and something else.
Yeah.
He kept combining stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that mushroom was fucking the magic kind. That's why he was seeing
Oh,
shapes
yes,
and
it's-
colors and shit.
Psilocybin mushrooms? Dude, I know all about psychedelics. I'm educated in that field, bro.
That's concerning.
I just think they're interesting. I think it's interesting how you can take something and it'll make you see weird shapes and colors.
It's called
and
getting
all that
poisoned.
stuff. It's well no, but it's drinking alcohol is getting poisoned.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like psychedelics. These are things that attach to your brain receptors and change the way that you see the world for like a certain period of time until they get flushed out of your system. But I that's a big bite of a tiny apple. Jesus. But yeah, I always thought that stuff was interesting. How you can like alter your state of mind with just plants and herbs and shit that are growing on the ground somewhere in southeastern Asia. But oh well.
I think I watched this one video of a guy who went to like some South American country.
What was it? A Vice video by chance?
I think so.
Then it was Hamilton's psycho something.
Yeah.
Pharmacopoeia something. I don't know.
Went to like get. Was it a frog? I think.
Yeah, it's a frog, and then they take the venom off of its back, and you can smoke the venom if you dry it. Wait, no, it's poison, because poison is something you eat and you get poisoned. Venom is it bites you, and then that's bad. But yeah, you take the poison off its back, you like scrape it off, and then you can smoke that, and it's psychedelic.
But they like burned it into him.
I forgot how it was. It was vulture brains that you can smoke. But yeah, that one, they take the needle and then they burn it into you.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that's.
How do you find that shit?
I don't know. You're
Just think about it. Think of the first person who was so curious to see what would happen if he burned frog sap on his fucking arm.
See, here's what I think. So, tea was originally created by accident. This old Chinese philosopher was sitting under a tree. He had some hot water because it's a Chinese thing to drink hot water. There's a saying in Chinese, 热多些, which is drink more hot water.
What a great saying.
Yeah, I know, insane. But one day, a tea leaf, it wasn't necessarily tea leaf, but a leaf fell into his tea, into his hot water, and it became tea, and he didn't notice, and then he took a sip, and he was like, oh, some good shit. Maybe I'll try that again.
This water just changed colors, and I enjoy the flavor.
So this water's brown, kind of tastes a little funky, but I like it. And then he spread tea to all of Asia. But I'm thinking it might have happened something like that, you know? Like some dude shot a frog by accident. Maybe he was hunting frogs, didn't know what kind of frog it was, wanted to kill it. And then he accidentally poked himself with his arrow, and he started seeing colors or some shit.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
That's weird.
I'm out here with that anthropology mind. I don't want to be an anthropologist, but I think it's an interesting profession, you know? Not something I'd want to do my entire life, though.
What do you want to do with your entire life?
That's such a good segue, because stuff you wanted to do in the future was something I put on here as a topic.
Lol. I don't think we have a lot of time left.
What time is it?
It's 12:30.
12:30. Speed round then. I want to be a mechanical engineer. I want to go to college at Berkeley or Cal Poly SLO. And I want to make, like, really, really good ways of producing energy with wind or water. You, speed round. What do you want to do in the future?
I don't know. I'm kind of in between two careers. I either want to just go strictly into chemistry or be a pharmaceutical chemist. I mean, it's kind of whatever pays more, or depending which one I enjoy more. Because I don't really think a job that you get should be one that you're stuck. Or I don't think a career is something where you just work just to get paid. I feel like a career is something you're proud of when you actually do it.
And you want to enjoy it.
Yeah. But like when I did my internship, I really loved all of that. All of that was super fun. Don't get me wrong, some days it was a bit boring, but then again it was biology, it wasn't chemistry, but some of the biochem stuff was pretty fun.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I really don't care what college I go to. I have already been rejected by one.
Congratulations.
I know. I honestly wasn't expecting to get accepted, but at least they let me know. So.
Yeah. At least it's not like a job that'll
just fucking vanishes.
Yeah, and then you never know if you got hired, and then like 2 years later they'll be like, oh yeah, we decided to move on with the hiring process and decided not to interview you. But oh well. So I guess we're gonna end it here. The next podcast we do, I will not have my wisdom teeth, which is why this is being recorded on a Thursday, because I'm getting my wisdom teeth out on Tuesday.
You should release it on Tuesday.
I'm gonna release it on. I'm gonna release it on Tuesday, because that's when we were usually recorded. But I'm just saying, for the people, why they're wondering why if like something happens in the next week, then we will not talk about it on the podcast, because we're living in the past, you know, like. If the Twin Towers blow up again, we won't know about that until like
what the fuck are
the
you
podcast after
about?
this. I don't fucking know, man. Anyways, we're leaving now.
Man.
Fuck you.
Man,
Fuck everyone.
Man, go fuck yourself.
Fuck the world.